Hubert Friedel's statements to the Austrian Public Prosecutor's Office for White-Collar Crime and Corruption, the WKSTA, leaves a lot to be desired. Friedel is currently under investigation by various public prosecutors on suspicion of the crime of commercial fraud. In January of this year, Friedel made a 73-page written statement via his lawyers, Brandl and Talos, in response to questions from the Economic and Corruption Prosecutor's Office and claims to not be aware of any wrongdoing. Bogus companies, straw managers, frequent changes and replacement of contractual partners, sophisticated deceptive acts, empty promises and/or allegedly delaying insolvency are common methods used to avoid liability, lawsuits and the associated repayments. The allegedly fraudulent business model, which serves to raise capital from the payments made by members, urgently needs to be kept going, as this is the only way to keep revenue and payments running in the scheme. From a purely mathematical standpoint, and according to various economic reports, Friedel's system is not in a position to produce reliable balance sheets. Incomplete or non-existent bookkeeping, constantly changing company and product names, as well as nesting in the form of a matryoshka, make it difficult for the authorities to see through the system and carry out proper investigations. Obscurantus upline marketers block the flow of information with respect of the investigations and lawsuits from downline marketers in the hope that further participants will join the scheme and commissions will flow to zealot uplines. The list of obstacles goes on and on. Permanent changes to the general terms and conditions and constantly new supplementary agreements. Conspicuous name changes and restructuring, constant renaming of identical investment products, deliberately opaque and misleading descriptions of the business model, and so on. The sham separation of the Lynas buying group and Lycanet as a marketing program was an attempt to circumvent consumer protection and the associated stricter laws in the event of a lawsuit. In order to refute the allegations against him, Friedel, or the law firm Brandl Talos, uses original and imaginative methods of argumentation in the statement, which sometimes makes the previous statements absurd. Efforts are made to maintain the cover and general lack of transparency as the noose continues to tighten. In the meantime, numerous members of the upper business elite are fleeing the country and resigning from their official positions in order to avoid prosecution. After investigating the deceptive scheme in more detail, it becomes clear that the main focus of Friedel's business model is on acquiring new paying members rather than selling products and benefiting from cashback. The link with a buying group is merely a disguise to attract more members as paying marketers. In his statement, Friedel repeatedly emphasises that although he is the beneficial owner of the companies in question, that he has already withdrawn from the operational business in 2015. Friedel added that he had not caused any misunderstandings with regard to the understanding of the system and business model. Friedel addressed that considerable size of the company and any fake social media accounts. In order to avoid ambiguity and confusion, it is important to always explain and present the business model in a consistent manner due to the supposedly huge number of members. Marketers are obliged to use only official material to present the system in order to recruit new members. It is not entirely possible to completely control or prevent the spread of false information. However, Friedel claims not to be personally at fault, as he had never met or informed the plaintiffs personally and did not know them. Friedel therefore believes that the marketers who make false promises to prospective customers are more to blame and that they should be held legally accountable. We will explain and publish the statement in more detail in the following releases, without jeopardising the ongoing proceedings.